So here is what happened. Y'all tap the screen. This is my take on this. So Joe Robinson, Joe Robinson Alexander, whatever he wants to be called, was sitting at the table with Charles today, just moments ago, eating sandwiches and chips, acting like they were having a conversation. I did hear Joe say the word cancel kind of under his breath, but you clearly could hear it. Now, what's so funny, what these people don't take into consideration, what about the people who went, who is actually there to go and see them for this talent show? What about the people who actually paid to fly down there, got their hotels potentially to go there to see this supposed talent show? Why won't they just tell the truth? Why won't he just say, hey, the talent show was a bust, nobody bought tickets, or it wasn't enough sales, it wasn't a good, profitable business thing for us? There wasn't anything for us to do, anything, but you just drag it out. You just drag it out and you don't want to be honest about it. Why would somebody do that? That would be the actual thing. That would be the actual thing. Nobody, I'm not going to even address that. I'm not going to even address that right now. But what I want to say is this. That you got all of social media, you have all of everyone else on pins and needles that you were going to be hosting this talent show. This talent show, and I heard you telling everybody to go out and get those rubs, or whatever you call it, cat litter, kibbles and bits, dish detergent, I don't know what you call it, fertilizer, whatever you call it. It seems to me, fish food. It seems to me that you have no professional side to you, to where you can communicate to your viewing audience about things that are going on. But you made sure that you mentioned the seasonings. Now, am I right, TikTok? Did they not say that this was going to be going on the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th? So isn't this tomorrow? Wouldn't you be on here advertising and talking about this big event for November 3rd? Why didn't he mention that earlier today? Why didn't Joe mention that? Did he mention that, anybody? Did anybody miss that? Did I miss it? Did anyone miss it? Did anyone miss that? Because I literally am trying to understand. You guys tap the screen for Miss Hillary Sanchez. Let's get the 10K. Y'all tap the screen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, tap the screen, you guys. Now we know damn for sure he gonna be mentioning them feelings. He's definitely gonna be mentioning. And it's nobody bought any. Somebody in the comments said nobody bought any tickets. Y'all tap the screen for Miss Hillary. Do you guys think that was the problem? Nobody bought them $150 tickets for them icons, but I thought they so iconic. They stay booked and busy. Everybody is banging down their doors, wanting them to come do events and appearances. And they just went on that cruise, you guys, that they said I was jealous of. And they had thousands of people taking pictures with him. You can't tell me that a venue like Atlanta wouldn't come out and show up for the two icons. Can somebody fill me in? People in the comments are saying nobody bought tickets. And then they said, and the Jamaican communication instead of community. Yeah, we know that. This is somebody, you guys, who's representing himself in federal court. Malcolm X, this is somebody who's going to be communicating to a federal judge that says communication instead of community. So just imagine how that's going to go. And that's the gag for me is, everybody, Glizzy was saying that everybody want to see them. They booked and they busy, but now they was sitting their ass at home in that trailer, scared, looking at that camera because they know what's going to happen. Now, let me tell y'all to tap the screen if you want this tea on Glizzy and his pet Charles, that he keeps on a short leash right by him. Now, what I have asked my supporters, thank you guys for the gifts. Thank y'all. What I have asked my supporters to do, my little 140 of y'all, what I've asked my supporters to do is tomorrow when y'all see this man coming on live, immediately as soon as y'all see him on live, y'all need to blow Miss Hillary's phone up, that my DMs, blow them up so that we can get that sheriff out there while they on live so he can be served live with these in contempt of court paperwork. I want y'all to get on that. Hello, King World. I want y'all to get on that for me. If that's the last thing that y'all do, I need y'all to get on that for Miss Hillary Sanchez. Because see, if Glizzy them are so iconic and they such celebrities and everybody is so jealous of them, I need y'all to, let's show them what type of celebrity status they got, because they gonna have a sheriff coming out from a whole nother county. Now, let me tell you something, Joe, because you're here, or your other people are here that's going to let you know. See, you thought you was doing your big one, Joe Diddy, when you said to the Sheriff Glizzy in your area, Glizzy, about, oh, don't serve this, don't serve that. But see, you don't get to dictate what any sheriff office does. But I'm going outside of that little town that you in, and a sheriff is going to come over from a different county. And then I'm going to make sure that they, when you go live, I will send them their live when the people let me know that you live doing your little cooking show. And then they're going to witness on your live the knock at the door, and you are going to get these in contempt of court papers for playing this live court proceeding on TikTok when you knew you weren't supposed to do that, but you still brought your ugly ass on this app playing that recording which you and your crew had recorded, thinking y'all was doing something. Now I want you to get up in front of the judge and tell the judge, why did you record that, and why did you defy a court order, and why did you play that recording when the court specifically told y'all do not record this proceedings? So now you done your big one. You got on here acting like you were so bad and you had all of the tea and you had this Joe Diddy and you had this Glizzy, and now we finna see what type of balls you got. We finna see the type of balls you got. We know what we seen on the red carpet. We also know what we seen when you was in that bathing suit. And I don't even want to remind the people of that. But what I want you to know is that your day is coming in this court sooner than you thought. Sooner than you thought. You got on the case with Duchess. You attacked Duchess. You attacked everybody around is what you do, Joe Diddy. That is what you do. And see, I know your bots is in here. They mad. They angry. They upset, and I'm okay. I can deal with the Joe bots and stuff. Miss Hillary Sanchez can deal with it. It doesn't bother me a bit because I don't give a damn. Because here is the thing. Here is the thing. No, don't come in here telling me to let it go. What you ought to be doing is going over there telling that man that he should have been spit off in a napkin. He should have been somebody's experiment in NASA and up in some scientific center where people can study him just like they studying the Egyptians and all this other dinosaur pre-existing things that used to once live on this earth. Those are the types of things that y'all should be over there talking about instead of you over here worrying about the Miss Hillary Sanchez show when I come on to say what I need to say. See, y'all are not the judge and the jury. You don't get to determine what Miss Hillary Sanchez does on her show. Okay, that is what y'all need to understand. That is what y'all need to understand. And the mere fact, and anybody tell me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend Doctor. Thank you. Can y'all tap the screen? Can we get to 20K? Can y'all power tap? And let me ask you guys this question. Why is it if you had something, why is it so hard? If you sold tickets, you offered your people tickets for a talent show for $150 grab, and they said, no, thank you. Why don't you get on and say, you know what? We're canceling the show. It's not moving forward. Do you think people are going to forget about it? Sir, ma'am? Sir, Bumps a lot? Glizzy, did you think that people were going to forget about it? We're not. We're not going to forget about it, okay? And I know you boxes in here. I see y'all. I'm so happy that you in here. Continue to be in here. Continue to do what you need to do. But what you won't be doing is over here botting up my page, continuously repeating yourself, because I have a Greyhound bus for you. And the Greyhound bus has a full tank of gas. The bathrooms are working on the Greyhound facility at the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. All you have to do is say the right thing and you'll get you a ticket, get your seat, and then you'll be able to roll out at dawn. That is what y'all can look forward to today and then later on tonight when Miss Hillary Sanchez does her show. And another thing, guys, Miss Hillary Sanchez has a new hairdo. Miss Hillary Sanchez has a new hairdo. She's going to do a new reveal sooner than later. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I love myself. Y'all tap the screen. Let's get to 20K. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nikki, I love you too. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, and thank y'all for tapping the screen. So if you don't know this, you guys, if you did not know this, Joe Robinson, Netta came on and said that he's going to represent himself because he's not going to waste his hard-earned money on and said that he's going to represent himself because he's not going to waste his hard-earned money on anything. Truth is what it is. They tell you the truth shall set you free, and so shall the bumps. And that's the thing of everything else, but he won't mention certain people. Mention certain people. And I got to thinking about this a while ago when somebody said to me that he out is because he's a man. See, he won't address men. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all tap the screen? Can y'all hear Miss Hillary? I think I faded Hillary. I think I faded for a second. Can y'all hear me okay? Are y'all with Miss Hillary? Okay. Are we on together? Can y'all hear me okay? Did I lose y'all? Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear Miss Hillary? TikTok is glitching, y'all. I don't see your comments. I don't see your guys' comments. If you're commenting, I don't see them. Tap the screen. Let me see if I can. Are y'all there? Y'all there? Are y'all there? Are we back, you guys? Are we back? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. I had a technical difficulty. Sorry. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, you guys. Thank you for staying on. I see my people. They stayed on here. So I appreciate y'all. Tap the screen. We're here. We're here. We're here. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Let me invite a couple people up here. But yeah, so why do you guys think that Joe did not tell everybody that the show was canceled, his talent show? Let's ask Miss White. Hello, Miss White, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I just had a quick question for you, sweetie. I know you be in the comments. Why do you think that this man didn't mention anything about the talent show that's supposed to happen tomorrow? You guys tap the screen. Go ahead, Miss White.
Because he's broke and he needs that money for his seasonals.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying, yeah, why is it that he's not saying that it got canceled? Because he's not promoting it. Have you heard him promote it today?
No, I have not. But he probably don't have the money to give the people back their money if anybody paid. And they probably
Oh,
didn't.
okay. Well, thank you very much, sweetie. I appreciate you as usual. I love it. Thank you so much. Now, let me say this, guys. Let me get to the comments. What Joe lie about now? Somebody said, what Joe lie about now? Well, let me say this to you. Have you heard anything? Y'all tap the screen. Have you heard anything about this? About the talent show? Do y'all remember the $150 talent show it cost to enter? The entry fee for the talent show? Do y'all remember that? So I'm wondering what's going on. What happened to the big celebrity? The potential celebrities that he was going to have there judging. Nobody spoke about that. And then today, when they went live for a very short period of time, they never made any mention about that. So this is the most interesting thing to me. That you it's insane. It's insane that how anybody can take these two clowns seriously. You know, you got one of them who can't even find his ears. He don't know where his ears are. And then you got another one who can't seem to get his eyes to come together and be on the same page, let alone look in the same direction. But these are people who people think that they're supposed to take these two seriously. When you make announcements and you say, we're going to do this, and we're going to be announcing this, and we're going to be announcing that, and we want you guys to come out and support Joe and Netta. And remember, he said he had the whole cruise ship. The whole cruise ship was up in an uproar when they found out that they were on the cruise. But I'm really asking serious questions. Thank you for the gifts. Is it going on tomorrow? Because I would have loved to have asked Joe if Miss Hillary Sanchez could have came on and did my talent, because I would have paid $150 to sing my remix of Charles Your Bumps Already. I would have loved to sing my Siamese song, my remix of Joe Diddy. I would have loved to do my big ones for the talent show. I maybe could have won. I maybe could have took first place, or at least got down to the finals. But it's insane to me, you guys. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, Keith. Hello, Keith. Yes, I got a remix. You ain't never heard this remix, Keith. It's all over now. You've never heard it? Y'all tap the screen. But yeah, you guys, it's literally something. I'll give you a little bit of it. Keith, because I like you. I'll give you a little bit of it. Y'all just tap the screen. Let me get a drink. Y'all tap the screen. This isn't the full song. This is just a little bit of it, Keith. Here you go. I know y'all want this relationship. It's sad, but it's true. You say he don't want me, but you know that shit ain't true. 'Cause Charles, Charles, your bumps are ready. They only burst for you. Charles, Charles, these bumps are ready. And I got your dessert too. This is for my haters that's coming for me. Back off, Miss Netta. You don't want this disease. I'm tired of these haters picking on me. Charles, Charles, your bumps are ready. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. I would have loved to have entered the talent show so I could have did my song. Somebody says, what did she lie about now? I'm assuming that you are referring to Joe Diddy, Randy with 0 followers and 0 following you. The first thing this ugly ass man lied about was when he got on here and he told everybody that him and Charles is in love and they this and they that. That was the first thing he lied about. The second thing he lied about was when he got on here and told everybody that they was gonna buy $1 million house, that he was getting a food truck, that he was getting ready to come out with a bourbon, Netta's tea. Netta's tea. I wish I would have my ass out in a damn club and I go up to a bartender talking about, let me and my husband have a Netta tea. What in the hell is Netta tea? Netta bourbon. Can I get a big back breakfast to go, please? What is that? Can I get a burger dog? Can I get a meatball casserole sub? Can I get a taco burger? What is this stuff? What is it? It makes no sense. As much damn money as this food is costing, and you got these damn fools in the kitchen playing like they playing in a one of them damn PlayStation kitchens, acting like you playing with Play-Doh. They in there playing, exploring in the damn kitchen with all this expensive ass meat, chicken and pork, and as expensive as this stuff is, and these two clowns is in the kitchen playing in food. It's as expensive as it is. They playing in this damn food. Boiling a damn hard-boiled egg as high as eggs are. Taking that perfectly good Tennessee Pride sausage. Smashing it down on that damn wooden grill. That wooden cutting board. And then Charles didn't even know how to roll the egg, the raw meat on top of the damn egg. He's sitting down there with his tongue out their mouth. And what is this thing about these two having their tongue hang? Is this something? Is it to help you concentrate? What is this thing? With you getting in your damn kitchen and you got your damn tongue sticking out or hanging out your damn mouth when you in there cooking in the kitchen, like you already spitting in every damn thing. Why do you have don't dogs do that? Have y'all not seen dogs sit around and they have their tongue hanging out their mouth? Why are these two grown damn ass men, Joe Diddy, a NFL linebacker, running around with his size 22 feet that Nike can't even keep his foot into, busting out them damn cleats, wondering why he can't come on the field and hike the damn football? I'm trying to understand the logic behind what is going on today. And I need answers. I need some serious answers from TikTok today. Y'all tap the screen for Miss Hillary. Let's get to 35K. I would appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. What's up, VP? Hello, Miss BP. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How many of you guys, is there anybody in here? Because I know Joe has supporters in here. Is there anybody in here who would love to come up and tell me that they have emulated what they seen him make it in the kitchen? How about his meatloaf? Get the opportunity to say what you needed to say because I asked specifically what you put in your meatloaf. Don't come up here acting like you running something on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Not today. It's not the day today. Today is Saturday. Y'all tap the screen. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Yeah, they net a naps. They absolutely net a naps. They mad. They net a naps and they mad. They net a naps and they mad. And that's what they do. Yeah, we know that. I understand the assignment. I know a net a bot when I see one, but you know what, y'all? And I'm not gonna hold you. He did sound like he had a little sugar in his tank. He ought to go ask and see if Joe Diddy will let him and Charles get together in that damn hot pool, the three of them, and do a kumbaya moment and then eat the meatloaf with cheese in it. That's what he should be doing. Instead of over here trying to tell me and ask me a question when I posed a specific question that I wanted answered. Don't try to turn around nothing on me and try to think you gonna come on my show and eat me up. You got it all mixed up, sir. I'm not having one of them crashing moments like Joe Diddy where you can just come in the box and say what you want and I'm just gonna yeah, okay. Yes, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And if nobody told you they love you today, I do. You better ask somebody about Hurricane Hillary. You better go back to them clips in 2002 and 2001 if you want to know who you dealing with when you come up in this box. I know that much. Meatball casserole. Now, let's talk about this meatball casserole. Meatball casserole. Meatball casserole. Meatball casserole. Y'all, I want y'all to answer a question for me. I need y'all to answer a question for me. Meatball casserole. Did he put anything in it other than that the ragu sauce or the picante sauce with the meatballs and then cheese all over it? That's what I'm asking y'all. Did he put anything in it besides those ingredients? I'm looking at the comments to see. Meatball casserole. No. So how is it? How do you call taking frozen? Hello, big cookie RN. How do you explain taking big, little frozen meatballs. You know them the cheapest ass meatballs they got out there in that little package. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you put them in a pot, and whatever he did with them, boil them, whatever he do, then he put them feathers in it. And then in the pan it go, and then filled up with cheese, and then wondering why the county and the city is having to have to dump his septic tank more than anybody else in that trailer park. When it's recommended that they dump them once a year, but they got to go out there on a monthly basis to get that septic tank under control. And he mad because he's getting charged for it. I'm going to tell y'all something if y'all didn't know it. Joe cannot cook, okay? Y'all can call me a hater all y'all want to. Y'all can call me I'm hating that this man can cook. This man could not cook. This man could not kind of cook. He couldn't cook to me, he can't even make a pizza pocket. This man couldn't even make a pizza pocket for me. I wouldn't want him making a pizza pocket for me. And anytime you got a man who can go up and sit at the BET Awards next to a man that's actually got millions of dollars worth of jewelry on his neck, and you got this man right here. You got Charles sitting next to this man who got millions of dollars worth of jewelry on his neck. And Charles got that damn thing around his neck from Temu or wherever the hell he got it from. And he smiling and cheesing like he got something around his neck to be proud of. I could only imagine what this man was thinking when he saw him come up and he looked at that damn chain around Charles' neck. You know they know right away it wasn't real. You know this man, the man with that bodyguard behind him, you know this man would know that Charles got that thing. He probably made it before he got fired at that metal shop. He probably got it made. Where is his ears? Can y'all tell me where is his ears at? Where is Charles' ears at in this picture? I'm just asking y'all a question. Can y'all see them? My eyes ain't as good as they used to be. Can y'all see his ears? Y'all always telling me, I see them. Where are they? Where are they? Is Lily eating them up? I'm trying to understand this today. It looked like a license plate. It looks like a license plate, y'all. Let me show y'all something else. Y'all tap the screen for Miss Hillary. Thank y'all. Y'all tap the screen. Thank you. Let's go on down memory lane, y'all. Let's go on down memory lane. Can we? Can we go on down memory lane, y'all? Y'all tap the screen. We're going to go down memory lane. Just for a minute. We're going to go down memory lane. Just for a minute. I want to go down memory lane here. Just for a few seconds. I want to go on down here to memory lane. Y'all tap the screen. I'm looking for this thing here. I want to show y'all. Here we go. Here go Joe's famous burger dogs. Will y'all look at these burger dogs? These is Joe Diddy's famous burger dogs. This was cooked from Joe. This ain't nothing I got off of nothing. This man literally made this. This is his famous burger dogs. Just look. Just look. This is what this man cooked in his kitchen and called them burger bacon dogs. I'm not making this up. This is a real picture. This is a real picture. This man had the audacity to go over there with his grown ass. Listen, y'all, with his grown ass and buy up them cheese sticks from them kids, and then wrap hamburger meat around them cheese sticks, and then took 2 strips of bacon and wrapped them around there and and put them in the oven and baked them. And this was the finished product. The burger bacon dogs. The burger bacon dogs. It's insane. It's literally insane. It really is. It really, really is. It's insane, y'all. It is, it is, it is, it is. To the T.I. is. There we have our icons. There we have our icons. We got the 2 icons of TikTok right there. Everybody jealous of them. This man is showing up to represent himself in this federal court case, and everybody better be 2 brothers. These is 2 homeboys from college. 2 homeboys, 2 brothers, 2 bros. Setting up, taking a little photo, because that's what bros do. That's what bros do. But everybody jealous of it. Everybody is jealous of it. And what I'm surprised about more than anything is that, Miss Hillary is excited. I'm excited because it's, like Miss Whitney said, Pinky and the Brain. You right. You got that right, Miss Whitney. Pinky and the Brain. Somebody says, I know he ain't got no Chris Paul's on. LOL, not Charles. I'm telling y'all, these 2 get clothes from places that none of us could find. None of us could find. I don't know where they get this stuff from. I honestly don't. I couldn't tell y'all where they go and get this stuff that they put on. But what I can tell you Okay? I'm more woman than you will ever be. Okay? Let's stand side by side and look at our bodies. He's trying to shut me down, talking about there was an annulment and that there was a divorce. Then there was no such of a thing. That is all you need to know. I'm not going into anything else. I'm very happy. I'm a married woman, and that's the bottom line. And I know that there are people on here who are Joe supporters who hate that. I know they do, and they mad. They punch in the air because you think that you can affect me or get underneath my skin. You cannot. Y'all tap the screen. I appreciate it. But you're not going to have me move the goalpost. Miss Renee just spoke very elegantly. She explained to y'all already. I don't hate this person. I hate this person's actions. I hate the things that this person has said. I hate the lies that come out of this man's mouth. I hate the delusions that he does, and then he lies, and then lies upon lies upon lies. And I hate that he attacks women the way that he attacks women, and he has absolutely no remorse for what he does. So let's be crystal clear when it comes to that. And again, like I said, save yourself, if you're a Joe supporter, the headache of coming over to Miss Hillary Sanchez, because let me tell you what's in store for 2025. Okay? I am going to continue to do the Miss Hillary Sanchez show every day. Okay? And once this federal case picks up, when the judge rules on a few motions and it starts to pick up, it'll be reported on there. And that is that. If you don't like it, don't come over here and watch me. Don't tell me to move on, because I'm not going to do it. So now you understand. On Thanksgiving, after I get done passing out turkeys and helping the less fortunate, I'm gonna be over with my sister having some delicious food, and we gonna eat, and I'm gonna do the Miss Hillary Sanchez show on Christmas when I'm with my niece and she didn't open up her presents, and we've done our family thing with my sister and her daughter and my niece. I'm going to do the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. So y'all understand that. What part of that don't you get? Go on, Miss Renee. It's not stopping.
I'm glad that you said that, because let me elaborate on that for a second. Y'all have to understand, y'all don't come up in this box and y'all don't spread y'all personal business about y'all husbands, wives, and any between. So don't be looking for Miss Hillary to say nothing about hers. Y'all have to realize that privacy has to go somewhere, and her personal business, her marriage, or whatever the case, don't make her no money. So mind the business that pays you. Okay, that y'all kill me with that. It be the childish things.
But Renee, hold up. I want you to finish that thought. But here's a challenge. Here is a challenge for these haters. I guarantee you, what you won't see is my mother. Oh, I almost cussed. You won't see my damn husband up on this internet anywhere wrapped up in any other damn woman arm but his wife. See, y'all try to play on people, but see, it's checkmate. It's checkmate, because like I told you, what is meant for you will always be for you. Nobody can take that away from you. And that's in Jesus' name. Go on, Miss Renee. I had to catch myself.
That's all right. You got to speak it, because I'm married too. So I understand. And trust me when I tell you, my husband won't be wrapped up with another husband neither. But again, privacy is everything. And if you keep throwing out your personal business, whether it's your marriage, your boyfriend, your baby dad, whoever, you're gonna end up like them people that you see that are in a bunch of turmoil on social media. You don't get paid to expose your business. Joe looks to get paid for business, but he comes up with a different storyline every time time he's live and then demeans people. The only reason why he being nice right now is because he can no longer fight this battle. He's already been put down. He thought he was a lion and we proved him to be a possum. So sometimes you got to pull the sheep off the wolf, or the wolf hair off the sheep, if you know what I'm saying, or however you want to put it. Y'all have to realize, again, you cannot jump in the car and try to ride this ride when you don't know who the driver is, because you don't know where they finna take you. And if you're going to follow Joe and be a fan, be a fan. If you're going to follow Joe and be a bot, be a bot. But last time I checked, when we all joined this live, it say Miss Hillary Show. It don't say Joe nothing.
Thank you very much. Hello, Mia. Welcome in, sister. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And you? What happened? What did I miss? What did somebody ask?
Well, it was a few different things. It wasn't necessarily, I was speaking about this. You remember that show that they were having, this talent show, and they were charging $150 and stuff like that. And then some of the Joe bots, I was speaking about that, and somebody had mentioned in the comment about I got too much time on my hands because my husband been gone for 2 years, this and that. And it's nonsense. And I said, I'm not going to tell them my business. Of course, you know that's horse manure because you are actually in our lives every day. So I was just kind of touch basing on that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to. This is what I want to say.
Go ahead.
You know, and we probably know it's a Joe Bob, but let's be real and have a real conversation. Why do people get on this app and repeat stuff that they don't even know to be true? That's weird to me. If I'm going to come and I'm going to say something, I got a receipt for it. Nobody has a receipt on anything that they have came and said an annulment. And the people that said it, see, people have to be careful what they say. Because when you lie on somebody, that same mouth they use to lie is going to be made to tell the truth. Those people came on here and said that Hillary had an annulment, then had to retract themselves and come back and say, oh, you know what? Let me retract that. There's no annulment. But it's just weird to me. We've all been in relationships. Some of us have been married. We all have been through things. Why are we sitting on this app like we ain't never been through nothing with a man? To come on here and repeat something that you don't even know to be true. But if somebody get on this app and repeat something about you that's not true, you feel some type of way and you don't want nobody in your business. We need to start respecting people.
They're only doing that towards Miss Hillary because Joe tends to talk to his fans outside and on Bico, and they come up with these stories about Miss Hillary because they're trying to find a way to bring her down without him being legally issues being brought against him. When he challenged Miss Hillary, he didn't realize that Miss Hillary was stronger than him legally and mentally. He thought he could step in a ring with her and he was going to win. He did not realize that when Hillary said, I could stand 10 toes down, she meant that. And so now that he's losing the battle in the war, he's trying to send bots to make up, to tell this story. And this story, like you said, without no proof, not realizing the more you send people to defame, the more money you actually put in her pocket.
Exactly. And I understand that. But let's look at the bigger picture. We're talking about Joe. Joe done came on here and said stuff, then came back and said something. Everybody done called Joe in his own lies. So why believe anything that come out of Joe's mouth? And the people that listen to him is just as delusional. It don't make sense. Anything we came on here and said, we had a receipt of it. There was always a receipt. Joe ain't never bought his audience no receipts about nothing.
And you hit it on the head. But I'm going to tell you, as simple as day, when people cannot live in their own truth, they will follow whatever liar thinks they can lead. And I'm going to say it again for the folks in the back. Anytime that people cannot live in their own truth, they are going to follow the first liar that thinks they can lead.
Exactly. It just doesn't make any sense. My thing is, like I said before, Hillary has got up here and had black women's back hard. Black people, period. When did Joe ever have your back? Please show me a time. Never. Talked about us like a dog. Every chance he get. There's no way that people are still on her defense. I seen a video earlier that I saved that I'm a respond to from this girl. She's like a Tubi actress, and she was saying like she's a fan of Joe, and I'm just looking at her like, are you mentally okay? Because there's no way that you're a fan of a person like that unless you think like him, and your mental is set up like his. We got to stop being on this app and being followers and just repeating something. You hear a TikTok and you come and repeat it. Come on. We got to do better. Why would we come up against the very person that got our back against Joe? I'm done with it.
See how they come and they be asking Miss Hillary in the comments, Miss Hillary, what did Joe do to you? So let's ask the patrons in the comments. What did Miss Hillary do to y'all that y'all coming over here? Because y'all could have slid past the lives. Y'all could have slid past her opinion. Y'all could have slid past her truth. At least she tell the truth. What did she do to y'all that y'all coming over here trolling? Make sense. Because it sounds to me like y'all
right now.
Exactly. It sounds to me like they following the fool. Miss Hillary ain't bother nobody. She just standing for what's right. And what's right is you should not be a person of a cold heart to wish death on people, to down people, to demean people, to call people out their name, that's just wrong. Y'all don't walk the streets and want no random man. You go out with your friends, your man, your kids, and some random big old man dressed like a woman calling you a B. So why is it okay for him to get on here and do it? But when she say, Joe, you ain't gonna do that, you're not gonna talk to my people like that, y'all act like Miss Sanchez did something wrong. But if she was in public and she saw somebody disrespect you like that, you would want her to run up to you down I-5 and defend you. So don't come on the lives and come in the comments, oh, Miss Hillary this, Miss Hillary that, Miss Hillary this, Miss Hillary that. Point that finger over there at Joe Diddley and see how that worked for you.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to go back into retirement. At the end of the day,
please don't, sis. Just stay here while you just mute when you get done. Don't go.
What I'm saying is the people that sitting up here and supporting the foolishness don't even understand that they are carrying out the plan of the enemy. That's all they doing. I hope they understand that. They are supporting the plan of the enemy. Don't sit on here and say you serve God and God's first in your life and you upholding that foolishness over there and that evil. And I'm going on mute.
Miss Whitney?
It's for the same guy, mind you, who has no kids, right? So how you gonna down single black women with kids for being on assistance and you won't have no kids, just you and you want it?
Yeah.
You a whole grown ass, but you a whole grown ass man, like you can't take care of yourself. And when it's just you, but you got black women, and honestly, not just black women, it's women of all, different ethnicities and nationalities taking care of their kids as single women. But you can't do it as a single person, as a man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all tap the screen.
I got on here and said that. Like, that's crazy. You look crazy.
Mm-hmm. Y'all tap the screen. Go ahead. Tap the screen, you guys. Go ahead. Tap the screen. Yeah. So I think a lot of people seem to get lost. And I try to figure it out. I try to be like, okay, what are they missing here? What is it that they're missing? And the only thing that I could think of is the narrative that they paint, that I'm jealous, that I want the life that they have. I want this. I wanted this. What you see in my backdrop is what I wanted on TikTok with my husband on this and that. And I will say this, because I'll tell you what, I can speak the truth. I can live in my truth, right? But I'll walk a fine line because my private life is my private life. I would have never been doing the things that these two was doing. It was not meant for me. It was not my calling. It was not our calling to do. You got to understand, y'all, what your callings are. Now, what I will also say is that there is absolutely no comparisons. There is no comparisons to myself versus this person. And I'm going to tell you why. This person here has had multiple people. I mean, you guys tap the screen, multiple people. I should be at 40K by now. Tap the screen. We know a lot of Joe haters are in here. That's why I can tell y'all, when I can tell they're here is when these taps ain't going up. And we got 174 people. I had 50 people earlier. It was over 50,000. So I know they not in here supporting. They're just in here doing whatever they choose to do, which is okay. But the ones that are supporting me, just tap the screen. Thank you. Now, let me conclude what I was saying. But it goes back to this man here not listening and not understanding when somebody is trying to help them. When you have people who are down there in your state, who understands the laws, who are business coaches, professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners, can tell you how to license yourself as an LLC, how to get insurance in case somebody sue you if you say the wrong thing on this app. They could have gotten you right from top to bottom. It's when you get on here and you have people that cut the corners, that think they know what they're doing, but it boils down to that main thing that I said before, running on here for the wrong reasons, trying to make money fast and easy. Fast and easy. And in my opinion, he never gave a damn about Black women, the struggle of Black women. He definitely never understand and will ever understand the conviction of being a woman, being married as a woman, because he's not. And then to take it a bit further, the trauma that this man causes when he says those vulgar things about women, not just calling them a bitch or HOE. I'm talking about going below the belt, wishing unaliving and death on them and their kids. This is what he done. And I don't see, let it go. That was a while ago. I'm not letting a damn thing go when this man can get up here and say this and he can't take it, bring his ugly ass on his platform and apologize and mean it when it comes to that. If he can't figure that out, then he'll never understand why I have been on this app advocating and staying on his behind every day, and will continue to stay on his behind every day until he can grasp that concept. Go ahead, Renee.
So, in other words, for some of those who still don't get it, because sometimes you got to hear it a different way, I like that Mia hit the key point that she did. So let's talk about it. Let's roll this dough. So in other words, y'all be sitting here, like she said, people come on here talking about God, but then they want to backpedal. So let's roll this dough real quick. You cannot sit here and say that, oh, Joe be saying a lot, God bless me, God bless me, God bless me. But I want y'all to think about something. Think about those times you went to church with your grandparents, or an old person or a wise person told you what God gave, he will take away. Meaning that you can't appreciate up until you've been down. So unless you done hit the bottom, you will never know how to appreciate being up top. Joe had a decent following, and when he took a step or two up and he started disrespecting people, he got dropped back 10 down. So what is given to you can be taken away when you mistreated, mishandled, or whatever. Because sometimes God give you just a little bit to see how you gonna handle it, and if you can't handle it, he gonna take it away and try to prepare you. But when you sit here and you want to play the devil's child, you are playing with every blessing that could have hit your plate. So you have to be mindful when you play and you try to tarnish and challenge the child of God. So in his situation, when you send bots, when you send whoever, when you send thinking you gonna send whoever to do the dirty work, let me go peep Miss Sanchez page, let me go watch and see what she doing, let me see what she's saying, I'm gonna try to come back 10 times harder. There's no need to challenge a fight that you would never win, because the battle and the war was already won. Okay, so again, when y'all come over here saying, oh, what did he do to you? 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 The lies, the demeaning, things like that. I keep telling y'all, put yourself in Dutch's shoes. Put yourselves in the Jamaican culture shoes. Put yourself in Miss Hillary's shoes, because he done reached that, hun. Every other person, he done reached that. If that was you,
And
your
don't
mom,
forget
your
Mia.
sister,
And don't forget Mia.
and Mia, right, and Mia, the culture, when someone is continuing to find different ways to reach up and grab you, in so many words, you're being backed up in a corner. And if you're backed up in a corner, you're going to fight your way out. And in this case, she's not fighting her way out with hands or words. She's taking the legal way, which is the high road, because Miss Hillary is a lady. Okay. And sometimes you got to show a woman how a woman should act.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you're right. I could have taken this a different way. I could have went a different way with this, but you're right. It's the right way. It's the legal way. A lot of people don't know this, Miss Renee, and I'm going to say this. You just made a good point. You guys tap the screen. This is a good conversation. I will be up a while with y'all tonight. I like when we can have good conversations like this on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I love it. So we'll stay up late. But I want to say this. A lot of people don't understand. Before you heard him come at me and other people, it was Mia. People don't understand that Mia was the girl in the live with Charles when they were in the jacuzzi, Miss Renee. That was Mia in that box when Joe was
I know, but Mia never enticed Charles. Netta went and thought she was going to reach and grip Mia, and didn't realize that Mia could still handle herself like a lady, cordially, and things like that. I don't understand why Joe Diddley had even any thought that Mia would want someone else's person. Mia does not come off as that type of person just on her conversation. And I've seen her, in the comments and stuff for a while. Her conversation is so intellectual. You can tell that she's a woman of standard, a woman of moral and value. She would never do that. Never do that.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I said, I love about my sister is that she's just wonderful. And a lot of people don't know there were things that Mia had that she didn't even release to TikTok that would really embarrass him. I'm not gonna go into it. But believe me, everything that she comes with and I come with, we can produce the receipts. You said that, Renee. You said that the other day. It was either Whitney or you. The receipts are receipting, and that's what I think they don't understand. No one's lying on these people.
And that's fine, but you know what? Some of these people that toggle the fence and straddle the fence also need to realize something that you do that Joe Diddley does not do. When you go live, you wait a few minutes and you open your box and you give everybody, whether they're on your agreements or his agreements, or however, you open up the floor for a open dialect. Joe Diddley doesn't do that unless he has to apologize about something. If someone wanted to be genuine and hear both sides, both opinions, so they can come to I agree, disagree, common grounds, they would be open to a dialect. Every dialect does not have to be negative, and every debate doesn't have to be negative. The conclusion can come to adult like where we can agree to disagree and we can be cordial even though we're not on the same side. It's okay. And that's what I be trying to tell people in the comments, like, stop saying that this is a hater type of situation, because you have every opportunity to come up and get in this box and say, okay, Miss Hillary, now I don't like that you said this. this, but Joe does this, and this is this, and I'm a Joe fan. But you have every opportunity, like everybody else, to come up and say what you have to say as long as you're respectful. Joe does not do that because Joe cannot think quick enough on his feet to tell a lie, to tell a lie, to tell a lie, to cover the first lie, to back up the lie from yesterday. And that's what they're not following. So when you and Mia come with the receipts after he done told so many lies and y'all done got what y'all needed, they come over here saying, well, you got too much time on your hands. No, it don't. You don't have to have time on your hand to know when somebody is lying. It's common sense. You can tell when someone is lying.
And let me say hey to Miss Comedian. Hi, Miss Comedian. I want to welcome you, and I had you muted a while. What do you want to add, sweetie? Go ahead and unmute. You still there? You fell asleep on me? Okay. But go ahead, Whitney. Did you have something you was gonna add in, sweetie, before I bring up them people? Go ahead.
Everything she said is true. Like, you can't argue with the truth. The truth, it is what it is at the end of the day.
Well, and let me say this. Let me say
Which
this.
is the truth.
Right. Let me say this. I just looked down at the comment. I want to be very clear about something. Miss Marie said, and now he was on live with Gabe yesterday. You guys tap the screen. Let's get to 50K. Thank you. I am friends with Gabe. Whatever Gabe does with Gabe, I will not be mad. I don't have an opinion, and I don't care. I don't care if Gabe is over there, Joe in his box or whatever they do. That's his business. What Gabe do, it has no effect upon what I'm doing, nor my view against him. So it doesn't matter to me. It's not going to cause anything between our friendship because we're friends off this app. So I'm fully aware of people's opinions. Just because you friends with somebody, you make your own opinions and do what you choose to do and how you move on this app. I'm not going to get involved with nothing with my friends, whoever or whatever, whether it was true or it ain't true. I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. Go ahead, Renee.
So yeah, to add to that, like I said, it all boils down to you pick and choose to fight which battles you choose. Like I said, it is. I've never, not one time since I've been on here, heard Mia or Miss Hillary tell anybody you can't be over here and over there. They are open, especially not so much Mia because she doesn't come up much, but Miss Hillary is open to a dialect that can have agree to disagree outcome. It is okay, but y'all have to realize that everything does not have to end so negative. And I will say it again, like I said before, karma is hitting Joe the way it is because of the things that he has said and done to people. Sometimes it takes one person to stand up and say this is wrong for people to be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, this is wrong. And that's what Miss Hillary did and brought it to the light, because a lot of people who tried to say something, they didn't go viral, they didn't hit the top, but Miss Hillary laid it out flat, plain and simple. And so we all came over here like, okay, what's she talking about? And when receipts started coming and receipts was receipting and truth was truthing, I was like, yeah, I know what side I want to be on. I want to be on the side that's right, with the truth, with the facts, with the proof, because I don't want to stand 10 toes behind a liar. I don't want to stand 10 toes behind a scammer. I don't want to stand 10 toes behind someone who thinks little of women. I don't want to stand behind someone who thinks little of a Jamaican culture or the single mother that's trying to feed her kids, whether it's being a content creator or a hard worker. I don't want to stand with someone who does not stand for what I stand for. So again, When y'all come to this live, it don't say the Attack Joe Diddley show. It say the Miss Hillary show. Be mindful of that. The same way you scrolled up to it, you can scroll past it. You don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it, because opinion is like a behind. Everyone has one, and yes, you are entitled to it. But this woman did not create this TikTok page to make y'all pick a side. It was to one, be sociable like everybody else, and two, when it started happening, to stand up for some people that may even be scared to speak up for themselves, because there are women who weren't going to say anything until Miss Hillary got up here and said, this right here wrong. So y'all have to look past, oh, she's suing him because she a hater. No. Joe Diddley brought that on Joe Diddley's self. So let's encourage Joe, if nothing else, to take accountability for doing the wrong things that he has done. And even if Joe Diddley don't want to come with a pure heart and apologize, this lawsuit will get him right.
CC44, go ahead and unmute and let us know what you have to say.
Miss Hillary, I just wanted to tell you thank you for everything you are doing. Somebody had to stand up and make Joe take accountability for what he does, because we are so tired. And for everybody on this panel, I appreciate every single one of you. I myself am trying to do a lot of stuff to help with mental health on this app, and just being a part of something like this is encouraging me to do even more. So let's keep it going, because Joe gotta go. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you so much, Ms. Hillary.
Thank you, and I love you back, and thank you so much for coming up. You're always welcome. And let me say this: I appreciate Renee. I appreciate you. I really do. Mia, you know you, my sister. I love you. Y'all tap the screen, because we're going to go into this tonight. We're going to get a little even more deeper. But let me say this to you guys. If Miss Hillary Sanchez was to end her show and never come back on this show, I set out for what I wanted to do. I wanted to raise this man's awareness. I wanted to stand 10 toes down with him to show people, no, he's met his match. I'm not afraid to have those tough conversations. I put myself in the line of the sight of a shot, because I wanted to let this man know what you have to say about women and belittling Black women and trying to set people back after they've already been through things was not okay. It was not okay to do that. So it goes back to things that we were taught when we were younger, which is, just the common basic things. Why would you wish death upon a child? A child is the most innocent person on this earth. I don't care if you mad at me, if you don't like me, if you don't this or that. Why would you go that low to bring a child into anything? Try to tell me if I'm wrong. I've tried to wrap my brain around it, and then they got the scenario, oh, she doing it and she making it about the kids and this and that. No, I'm telling you that I was viral on this app before Joe was. I was the clout before he was. And if you do your research, and this is the last time I'm going to tell y'all this, because anybody who knows anything about social media and pulling up the numbers, do this. And I'm just simply saying this so y'all can understand these haters, not my supporters, because they already know. When I was on this app in 22 and 23, the beginning of 23, before I left in September, Joe was not around. When I left, he was there. When you looked at what the views, I didn't say followers. I'm talking about views. 22 billion views, Hillary Sanchez versus 600 million views, Joe and Charles. So there is nothing I needed clout from when I already, and if you know about views and you know about what you get with views and how viral and things are, then you know. I don't have to say it anything any further than that. I don't give a damn about that. I don't need no clout from that damn man because I am the clout. I was the clout and I am the clout. I took a year hiatus. I came back, got right back as viral as I was when I didn't leave. Figure it out. Go ahead, Miss Whitney.
I'm just enjoying like just listening to you guys talk, but you're definitely clocking it, and it is what it is at the end of the day. So that's all I really wanted to say. Just, it is what it is. You can't say it's because of that.
And I don't think that they realize too, this is not just about Miss Hillary's opinion. She's making it known, but y'all have to remember when Joe came at Miss Mia, when Joe came at Duchess, when Joe came at the Jamaican culture and everybody else that he's came after, I want y'all to remember that out inside of this skin, those people have feelings. And everybody may not respect other people's feelings, but those people had feelings. Those individuals, that culture, that single mother, that mother's child, these people have feelings. And not one time did Joe acknowledge that that was disrespectful and hurtful to their feelings. Maybe not everyone's feelings was hurt, but that was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. And like Ms. Hillary said, there are some things that are instilled in us when we are children. And right now, he's still continuing to show that he has no kind of morals or values to stand on, live on, or live by. Because look at how he did Miss Mia. Look at how he did Duchess. Look at how he did Miss Hillary. And it continues to go on. It's a revolving door. It's an ongoing pattern that needs to be stopped. And if a legal matter has to come up for it to be stopped, then so be it, because it's an old saying, if you don't want to get down when I tell you get down, you will get put down. And in this case, Miss Hillary is putting him down. Granted, you know, we got bots and stuff that come try to screen record or whatever. They could take that back to court. But Miss Hillary is not saying anything that's defaming or untrue. Miss Mia hasn't done that. Duchess hasn't done that. Nobody's just popping stories out the behind to get followers. That's not the case. This is the point of right, wrong. Either get down or you're going to be put down.
Right. And this gentleman, somebody came in here and said, the fuck is that? I was trying not to interrupt you. Who said the fuck is that? But that the way they said it, that gets me every time when somebody types something like that. And that's a very good thing. It really does get to me when somebody say that. That's a really good thing to say, because this isn't even about Miss Hillary Sanchez, and this is about me showing women. This is what I'm doing. I'm showing women to let you know that when somebody comes on here to do the right thing, to advocate for women and children, and you got somebody because you telling the truth on them and they feeling the heat coming up on their backside, that they had to come up with all these lies to try to deflect. That's called deflection. Do we all know about when somebody telling the truth on you and clocking that T, how folks would come up with deflection? Did y'all forget about that? Did anybody think when they had Miss Hillary Sanchez plastered in their backdrops for months, talking about all these damn lies and making up all this stuff to discredit me, that it was deflection? It was deflection to get everybody off of what Miss Hillary Sanchez had to say about Joe Diddy and his freak offs and all this disrespect he was doing to women. Now that Miss Hillary Sanchez has weathered the storm, everybody else is now looking. Their eyes is open, and bloggers is open. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Everybody was open, watching how I humbled this ugly ass man. And now, when you see him, he acting like he a completely different person. He's in a whole new personality. What personality is it now? It's the one that you can't do nothing, say nothing, make me mad. Anything is just yep. Oh, okay, yes, Oh, well, thank you for your opinion. No, that's called crashing right before our eyes, because you know that's not who that true man is. That is not who that man is. He's in character. Don't be fooled. This man is in another one of his damn characters. Okay? What character he should get in is one of them porno men, long dong silver or something, and maybe that shrimp will do something. Get into that type of character.
And like I said
Y'all
before,
tap the screen.
if y'all were on the live where we had with Miss Hillary, we had a couple people up, and there was a young man up with us. I'm gonna tell y'all, if he wasn't here, he quick to say, we some icons. No, the icons is y'all great grandparents that walked that green mile and worked their behinds off on these plantations to give us what we have today. For your mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, and all these other people that worked and paid off that house. So when you falling short in life and you need somewhere to go, you got somewhere to come lay. The same working hands that helped you when you didn't have a babysitter because you wanted to club and your grandma watched your baby for $25 in food stamp. Those are the icons. The people that walk to work every day, made it for people that belittled them. Those are icons. People that worked hard to give us the paths that we can walk and choose to walk today. So that really bothers me when he gets up there and say, we some icons. We some icons. And my followers, they some icons. My fans is some icons. Listen, that's not an icon, because Joe did nothing in his life that has uplifted or gave anyone on this platform an opportunity to better their life or their children or grandchildren or anyone else. The icons, there are some that are still living today. We are the kids of tomorrow's icons, because we are laying paths out for our children, grandchildren, and everyone in our family and people we socialize with to have for their future. The people before us are the icons that laid it out, because we would never be able to be where we are on TikTok, Facebook, IG, and all that. We would never be able to do this right now. We wouldn't even be so much as to be able to confront people like Joe Diddy if it wasn't for true icons. So that I cannot stand when he sit there and say, we some icons, we some icons, we some icons. Well, I can't say this. I've never seen an icon that had their muffin pushed back that far, because the headline is horrible.
Well, and then let me say this again for the people that don't understand. There are people who message me on a daily basis who are triggered. They're easily triggered. They're very emotional. They're still in pain. They suffer for a number of different things that this man has done. And so I hope that people can understand that, this case is not just about me standing up and holding him accountable because he had a big platform to get on here and say lies, trying to silence me and do deflection. So when you're right, you're right. So this is the bottom line. Like I said, people always hollering, oh, you ain't got no case. How the hell do you know? Are you the judge? Are you the jury? Do you know the law? If I don't have a case, why is he going to represent himself? Because I don't got a case? This is what I say to y'all. Y'all tap the screen. Thank you very much. Y'all tap the screen. I don't know what happened to Miss Renee. I think she levels. But thank you for coming up, sweetie. You know, this is the thing that I will never understand is everybody needs to know that you have a right as a United States citizen to bring whatever legal action or dispute that comes up in your life. And then that's what a judge is for. The judge is for here because the judge will determine the facts and make conclusions of the law. And y'all will be front row seat to see. Like I said to y'all, and he keeps saying, oh, I could have sued for this, I could have sued for that. Why the hell haven't you? You keep hollering what somebody don't got with this or that. You don't know what nobody got. You listening to other damn people. That's what's got you in the defendant seat right now, sir, ma'am, is you was listening to people you did not know. You got your ugly ass up on that app repeating stuff that they told you, thinking you was going to bring me down and have me sliding down a pole. But instead, it ended your ass up in this federal court. And now where are these people? Where are these people at who gave you all that fake information that you relied on, that you repeated, that you redistributed? Where are they? Where are they? See, that's one thing we have to learn how to advocate for yourself too. You have to understand that these people are human just like we are. And yes, it's a form of entertainment for people, but at the end of the day, I can promise you this, that this man, you ain't heard him let my husband's name drop out his mouth no more. Somebody send me something since he got served, he got this paperwork filed on him. You couldn't pay him to drop my husband's name out his damn mouth. You couldn't pay him to do it. To repeat that same mess that he said months ago that's got his ass in court. Ask him when y'all go on this live. If you so big and bad, Joe, repeat what's got you in court with her. Do it if you bad. You know, so let's be honest. Let's just be real honest. Okay? Let's be real and let's be honest. When we are dealing with these things, it makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. And then the ones who don't seem to get it, the ones that don't get it, it's not that I'm not trying to convince you to side with me or side. I've never said cancel him because I don't give a damn. But what I can tell you is this. He got on this app telling y'all he was going to sue me. I got the videos of him saying, tell Miss Hillary Sanchez, if she don't stop, I'm going to take my money just to teach her a lesson, and I'm going to sue her. This is what this man said to me. He issued out what he needed to issue up. I gladly accepted and did what I needed to do. And now, how did I beat him to the punch? How did Miss Hillary Sanchez beat him to the punch? If you understand the law, if he got him a lawyer, he could file a motion to dismiss my case if he thinks that I don't have a case. there's procedures in court. Since he's representing himself, I'm more than sure Joe Diddy is aware of all the civil rules of procedures in federal court. How he can file under civil rule RB6, Rule 6BA, motions to dismiss, and what you have to lay out to ask the court to dismiss a case because they failed to state a claim, or it's just it's not even a plausible claim. So he knows all the rules of evidence because he's representing himself. So I'm pretty sure he'll be forthcoming in filing his motions. And y'all, I tell y'all, I posted the case number with the feds so y'all can see. They're also going to be the case with this in contempt of court hearing that I got to get him served. Let me tell my people in here, y'all tap the screen, my true supporters that are in here. As soon as you guys see Joe Netta go live tomorrow, when I get off of this live, I'm taking off my restrictions from messages. So I'll see all messages. Okay. Please message me, blow me up. You can't share the live because I blocked him on everything. But just tell me he's live in the kitchen. Don't wait. Soon as he hit that live button and you see it, let me know, because the sheriff is about 15 to 20 minutes away, who got the paperwork, who will drive down there to give it to him. And I want him to get it on live. You know how Lily be barking, letting them know when somebody coming down that road. So it would do me such a nice thing to be able to see that happen on live, like we caught it before. I know y'all remember the body cam footage that Miss Hillary Sanchez put out for y'all, and y'all seen the body cam footage. So this is what I tell you. I'm the receipt queen. He knows it. They know it. They understand that I get the job done. They know that. They understand it. Trust and believe they do. Don't be under any illusion that they don't. Hello, welcome back, Renee. I didn't know. I've seen your message. I just seen you. Hello, Miss T. Is that how you say your name? Hello, did you mean to come up? No? Okay. Hello, welcome in. Hello?
Miss Hill,
Oh, I dropped you. You gotta speak up. Request to come back in the box. Request to come back in the box. I didn't know if you meant to be up here or not. Request to come back in. But yeah, Renee, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Excuse me. No, pretty much just what I've been saying for a while. You know, truth is truth, lies are lies. You pick which side of the issue you want to be on. But like I said, Miss Hillary opens up the floor for a healthy debate. Every dialect and debate does not have to be negative. Everybody gonna talk their mess, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but there's always a better way to handle things. Joe is just choosing the Joe Diddley way to do things. So be mindful of facts. You may not like the person telling the facts, but be mindful of the facts before you call somebody a hater or anything like that. Y'all, let me tell you, nobody has to come on here and spread their personal business or their lifestyle to show what they have compared to Joe, because you can't compete where you don't compare. So don't make this out like this is, you know, Team Sanchez just going to bash, bash, bash. That's not the case. When you spend your time on social media to demean people, you have to be ready for the backlash. And one thing that I've noticed about Joe and Charles, they throw the rock and hide their hand, but they also don't want to pay for the damage that they caused either. And like I said, if that takes a lawsuit from everyone that he has offended or said or done harm to, whatever, then so be it. But you also have to remember that every action don't require a reaction. So if he want to be the fool, let him be the fool. But the minute that you come after someone, you cannot expect them not to react to defend themselves, because like I said, you keep trying to fight and pick and argue with people, you back them in the corner, they're going to come out fighting. And in this case, Joe thought that he had so many people backed up in his corner and didn't realize that they was going to come out and let it be known that I'm going to fight for me. But again, most people that come in here with negativity, they don't understand, because they're not putting their self in the position to say, am I the person that he was fussing with over Charles? Am I the person that he talked about their children and said this and the third? Am I the culture that he tried to verbally attack over food and then try to backpedal? There's so many different places, and I'm glad that people try to instill in others, put yourself in other people's shoes, walk about in their shoes, sayings like that, because that is very true for a situation like this. Because if you were the person that was being verbally attacked or demeaned or anything like that, you guys would understand. And like I said, and I'm glad that Miss Hillary agreed, she didn't do this for her, she did this for everybody that was offended. Because like I said before, there's people that are not going to speak out. There's people who didn't speak up until she spoke out, because they wanted to make sure that what they were saying, they were standing up for what's right. What they were doing was right. It took for her to kind of start going in, for people to say, you know what, yeah, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And it's okay, but to follow a leader if the leader has good intent and intentions. And in this case, I feel wholeheartedly, and I've never, ever, just so y'all know, because I don't want y'all to think she paid me to come up here and talk, none of that. I have never, ever met Miss Hillary in real life. I've only talked to her through social media. She don't pay me. I don't do this for clout. I don't come up here looking for gifts and all that other stuff. I come up here because I agree with what she's saying. I don't know her, never met her a day in my life. If I saw her in Walmart, I would only know her face based off the pictures I've seen or the few times she's been live, and I've seen her live.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right is right.
You are 1,000% right. And this is the difference. This is how we make the distinction between the Miss Hillary Sanchez show and me holding myself accountable. I tell my supporters, hold me accountable. That's why I tell them, I say, y'all sit back and watch. I'm going to show you guys. Be patient with me. You guys don't worry about this. Let these people do this, what they're doing. It's okay. We are going to see it through. So this is why I say to y'all, tune in. It gets better. Someone asked, I seen Don, Miss Don Diva said, I wonder could I sue for what he did on October 25th to her. I'm presuming I do have a recollection of that. Now, let me tell you this. Nobody on this panel is an attorney. We cannot give you legal advice. But in my opinion, if what somebody did to you and you talk with the lawyer in your state, and if it rises to a level of it hits every element in that state, the cause of action, what is your causation, what are your damages, what are all those things? There's a number of different things that play into a lawsuit. There are elements that you have to cover in order to have a viable claim. So ask a lawyer. They give you free consultations that you can call, and you can pose a question to them. But believe me, if it's what I'm thinking about, I would definitely be on the phone calling them. Let me say this. Mia said, what did he do? Calling, trying to get me. Oh, yeah. So why don't you come up and tell the story really fast before I get ready to go? Because I got to have church in the morning. Will you come up and people are asking, what did he do? Will you come up in the box? Do you mind coming up in the box to explain it? If you don't, maybe she may not want to come up, y'all. But she said here she comes. They would like to know, what did he do to you? Welcome in.
Hey,
Hey.
ever since the DMV, since we got the fussing at the driver's license place, it been going downhill from there. Really, it went downhill when when he was talking about the people on Section 8 and all that stuff, and I was like, well, you can't really say that because you stayed on Fluker Street, and Fluker Street is Section 8, it's the projects or whatever. And I said, you need to humble yourself before you be back at Arby's working. And it went downhill from there. So when we got the fussing at the DMV, it just went down even worse. Then I said his seasonings taste like chili powder. Then I'm not gonna say her name because she asked me not to say her name. But the day after my birthday, October 25th, she called me telling me that a guy called her at the job I used to work with. And I know she ain't lying because I had the blue shirt on in one of the videos before he got it removed. I had the old shirt I used to work at in the video. So that's how he probably got the information of where I worked at. Talking about I made derogatory statements against the LGBTQ. And no, I didn't. I don't even work there no more. Mind you, this lady is like 60-something years old. She don't have social media. She don't know who he is. And why would she just randomly call me and say that?
I'm confused. Okay, so I think we're lost. So y'all had an interaction online, you and Joe, right?
No. We had a interaction in person.
Okay,
in the driver's license office.
You were the one that did the video at the DMV.
Yes.
Okay, you were working there?
No, I was getting my license reinstated because they were suspended.
Oh, okay.
And so Charles was taking a permit test that he flunked twice. So
What? What?
You know what?
Ball in the court. Ball in the court.
Now, I had asked that question because she said you can tell it's a man voice, but he sounded high pitched. No, I do not have no evidence that it's him, that it is his number or nothing. I'm just going by what me and him had going on and the high pitched male voice or whatever. And when I had inboxed him, I immediately got blocked after that. When I asked him, did you call my job? I got blocked right after that. It wasn't even a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, nothing. I got blocked. So I was just trying to put two and two together like, okay, it probably was his Peter Pan looking ass. So I was just then like with Rasta, with the girl, the stud girl that be on their lives and stuff. I'm on her ass like back pockets on Levi's too. Starting Tuesday when I get out of orientation, I'm on her ass because ain't nobody asked you to jump in nothing.
Okay, so allegedly Joe called your job, right? Got you fired. I
can't get fired. I don't even work there no more. That's my thing. He just thought I did because I had the shirt on.
You didn't get fired because of it.
Yeah. He just called, like, I'm just saying, like, what if I did still work there? You know what I'm saying? They don't take likely to that about LGBTQ stuff. They was gonna fire me anyway and then reinvestigate. I never said nothing about the LGBTQ.
Y'all finna, okay. Mia, go ahead and ask all your questions.
I'm just saying because it's different. If you still work there and Joe made a phone call, which resulted in you being fired, I'm not a lawyer, but you would have a case if that resulted in what he said was a lie. Right, but you would have a case against your job in him. Right. Because you can't just call in somebody's job and make up things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get them fired. You can't do that. But
yeah, I don't work there anymore. My thing was
right. So you wouldn't be
that blue shirt I had on that said blah blah blah, and he called or got the information somewhere. I don't even work there anymore. That's my thing.
And I believe that because like I told you before, Joe got me kicked out of the creator fund on here. Not the creator fund, but whatever it's called on here. I got kicked off. The only videos that were reported was the video where I was telling Charles, like, I don't know, I was giving Charles some advice in a video, you know. That got reported so many times. I beat it, and the last time they took me out.
And that's why we got the fussing anyway, because of Charles. Mind you, this man walked in, he never said nothing. He got smart and started acting crazy when he seen Charles look at me. I looked back at Charles and I threw my hands up. He caught it. And since he caught it, he had an attitude with me, smacking his lips, looking me up and down, rolling his eyes, doing all of it. And he want to call folks broke and stuff. Then what y'all just send you at Walmart with a food stamp card this month in October?
I told. Listen, hold on a second.
And that means that Joe bought them food stamps.
Yeah, we.
That's what that means.
This is what I say about people when they don't realize this. And let me clock this for y'all. Let me say this. See, these people don't even understand. And I said it on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I showed it. It's I know Mia was in here. Is David in here? Is Big Cookie RN in here? Is Anna in here? Anyone like that who I can remember? Is Anna in here? Who could have saw this live? I'm getting ready to talk about. Is Purple in here? Is any of them people here? Okay. Do y'all remember? Do you guys remember? I see y'all in there. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that Joe was, I had hired a private investigator in Alabama, and I showed the email from the investigator and me, the conversation and the investigators, who the investigator is in Alabama? Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember me putting up that email? Was y'all here? You remember that? So let me say this. Okay, she said, I remember. Yes, Cookie. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all with y'all good memories. Now, I stated that to say this. To Mia, because it slipped my mind, because Mia know how busy I be, and then to Don Diva. Let me tell y'all something. You not lying. I'm not dropping nothing yet, but what I'm gonna tell you, neither one of you is wrong. Okay, just be patient. See, I'm learning when some folks doing these criminal acts don't say it yet. Let's get these case numbers first. And the officers can go and get the surveillance video of this particular person out in the grocery store pushing somebody else's PIN number where you clearly and visibly can see that it's a government card. See, these are things y'all let the cat out the bag a little bit. I ain't gonna go too into detail, but what I would tell y'all is clock it. Y'all is clocking it. Go ahead, ladies. I'm going to the kitchen. Go ahead, ladies. Take it, Mia. Handle it, y'all.
I mean, that was wrong what happened to you, Don Diva. That was definitely wrong. I don't know. I don't know. The suing part, like I said, if it ended in like you losing your job or any type of damages, yeah. But I mean, other than that, no.
And she said, and I think, Mia, you may have missed this part.
Uh-huh.
She said that she had a former employer's shirt on, that Joe thought that was her current employer, and that Joe made the calls allegedly to the former employer trying to get her fired as if she was an employee there. But she don't work there, and she just had the shirt on. I wear all types of old shirts I had from places I keep. But that's what that was about. But that was him, another reason of him being dirty. That's how low down and dirty this damn man is. And I did not know that this man, can you tell me this one more time, Dundee, make sure I heard you right? Did you say you were in the Department of Motor Vehicles and that Charles failed the permit test twice? Did you say that? You're muted if you talking. You got to unmute.
Oh, my bad. I thought I wasn't muted.
Uh-huh.
I was in there because like I said, my license was suspended. I paid the $675 to get them back. I had to go take a picture. Even when I got them reinstated online, I still had to take a picture or whatever. So mind you, when I coming in, he know how it works. He know how you got to go to an ALEA building, the Alabama license thing. When you get your permit, drivers. If you got to take a picture, you got to go to ALEA building. You can't go to a regular courthouse. You got to go to the ALEA one. So it's a square. He said that I was outside taking pictures. He said I was outside looking at people's license plates. And that's how I knew they was in there, which is a lie. I ain't got time for that. For two, you got to go in the basement to get it done. It's downstairs. You got to go down all the way to the bottom to get it done. I did walk in. Somebody was taking a picture with him. Yeah. He thought I wanted a picture too. I said, hell no. If I came in, you can't come in taking no pictures because you don't even know who down there. That's how deep in the basement it is. Third of all, he kept saying charge